Table.
No, you're not, Chop.
Okay. So, when's the last time you guys threw up?
It's a better question than it should be.
When was the last time?
I don't know. I threw up kind of. I don't want to say I threw up, but that's kind of throwing up. I brush my tongue too hard in the morning sometimes, and then I just I drink too much coffee, and I'll accidentally just go a little too far and just throw up in the sink and be like, fuck.
I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
My mom does it too, and she howls when she does it.
It sounds like your
It's
mom's
worse
bad at
than
blowjobs.
Yeah. Actually, you know that picture, that video I took of the kittens on my Instagram?
No, I don't have Instagram.
That's fair. I took this video because my mom found these kittens, and I'll look for it. And in the video, you can hear my mom brushing her teeth in the background. So I'm recording these little kittens, and they're like, and you hear my mom like.
That's gonna crap out on the fucking waveline.
Yeah, it's like...
It's alright. As soon as this pops up.
I believe I was sick sometime like just before the COVID crisis. And I was just fucking puking my brains out for a fucking day. It's awful. Oh, no, well, I guess this isn't my last one. I think that would still be my last one, but there was one other one. I had eaten like a fucking buffalo chicken sub from Subway, and that thing just returned with a vengeance because it was not fully digested, so it was just like full chunks.
Yeah, no. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's all.
My last one was when we had gone over for wrestling pay-per-view, and it was for like half a week straight, like every single day I was throwing up. Like, and I felt fine. It was just like at a random point in the day, my stomach was just like.
I remember that actually. I was kind of worried for a little bit. I was like, probably have like stomach cancer or something.
No, especially because like I want to say it was the Monday. I'd also eaten Subway, and like right after leaving the restaurant, it looked like somebody turned on like a bath faucet. It was just vomit coming out.
Damn. Mine was when I did DMT,
Oh yeah.
and I was vomiting multiple times.
Yeah, and I had Connor went in to get you a glass of water, and fucking he came out, and I was like, "We killed Tim."
There was just literally like 7 like piles of throw up just leading up to Tim, and he was like, "Oh, I feel great.
It was the best thing in my life.
I've done it. I've successfully evolved.
I've never felt anything like that before. I feel new." So you guys know like the little fruit nut things that are called dates?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Then I did
This is
it how many
completely
times?
6.
6 times?
Yeah.
This is completely unrelated, but I was at the store one time with one of my friends, and we don't know, like, we had classes together. It's the few semesters I went to, and we'd always go to the store by the school, like, during the break of class, and we would just, like, walk and talk. And one day she was like, "I really like dates." And I didn't know what, like, the fruit was, or, like, the little nut thing was, and I was like, is she hitting on me? She's saying she wants to go on a date with me?
She dropped some pretty heavy-handed hints here.
And I was like, wow. And I was just like, what's your favorite, where do you like to eat? And she was like, what? And I don't know, fucking, I don't know. I don't know, no one's asked me that. And I was like, I'm so lost. What do you mean? I didn't ask her that, but then, like, I just followed her, and she went to the snack aisle and got a thing of dates. And I read it, and I was like, oh, I feel like the world's biggest retard.
I'd like to establish this whole time my brain was saying dates as in the food, and I fully forgot that the word dates meant like you're going on a date. So you're telling the story, and I'm like, what the fuck's he talking about? Why? She just means the fruit. Like, come on, man.
You just had my story in negative.
That's pretty fucking funny. Yeah. So how's everybody's week been?
Pizza.
Wrestling.
No FAP. It's great.
I love how you were doing the FAP month.
Early, bud.
From if this experience is telling me anything, there's no such thing as a wrong month. No FAP is. I feel motivated.
Lifestyle.
I feel motivated. I feel slightly more energetic. I don't feel worn down all the time. I feel like I can keep a conversation a little more. And jerking off 4 to 5 times a day, daily, for a better part of your life. It probably doesn't teach you things in your sex life.
Grow out the weakest in each.
Yeah. You know, like,
that's
I'm
fair.
definitely gonna give it a shot, I feel, but
It's pretty cool.
I figured I'll try.
It only started because whenever I come over here and do this every week, I don't jerk off at other people's houses. And there was whenever my camping trip got canceled and I came over here, I was here for 3 days and I just didn't jerk off. And I went home and I was like, I'm gonna keep going.
How does that translate into?
You choose which one goes where. You add them all up.
Oh, they each now equal.
Yeah. But you were saying...
I was like, yeah, I can just keep this going. I can just keep this going and I'll just like not jerk off. I want to see what happens. I want to see how I feel. And then, yeah, I don't know, about like a week I was like, I feel okay. I feel alright. Like, you know, I kind of want to jerk off, but it's nothing. Now I really have to like fight the urge. Now it's a fucking craving that I have to physically resist. But life's good. It feels pretty cool. Also, I cut social media out of my life.
Yeah,
I've been
I
trying
noticed
to
that
cut
you
down
haven't-
on social media.
I only use Snapchat and iFunny, and it's technically more memes than social media, but I'm wildly more addicted to it than I should be.
I used to be the fucking meme lord on Facebook, and then one day I was just like,
Your shit posts have been missed.
yeah, I just didn't go back to it.
That's fair.
That's it. End of that. Weird way to break a cycle, but you know, just kind of cold turkey 2 things that are rampant in this nation now: jerking off and social media. So I want to slit my throat with a butter knife.
Dude.
You guys want to watch?
Yeah.
I will join you in the self-throat slicing with a butter knife.
Podcast time is research.
This is for the podcast.
Wait, what?
This is for the Skunk Bunker D&D thing. I meant to do the stats before this, but Blue Dream just knocked me on my ass, and I couldn't function it enough. And I'm trying to streamline this just a little bit, and so that one's just gonna be a 14.
And then Tim's working on his OCs.
Well, now, Jesse,
I'm being a good boy.
Now, Jesse, here's your new question. What is your weapon? If I told you need to go on an adventure, grab a weapon from in here, the things that you have available, what are you
Skateboard.
using? Skateboard?
As a weapon?
Yeah.
Or hammer.
Do you want just a hammer? Would that be what you pick? If I told you you have to pick right now, I'm telling you right now, you gotta pick your weapon to go on the adventure.
So one
hammer.
of Tim's axes that are screwed to the wall.
Nah, he already named hammer 2 seconds before.
Well, I'm saying that's my choice.
Your choice is your gun.
No, it's an adventure. It's no fun.
It's no fun if I
No,
just
you
have
get
gun.
you get good abilities with gun.
No, it's a cheat. I don't want.
It's not because it takes forever to reload. You gotta take a full turn to reload.
I
takes
can reload
6
pretty
seconds.
fast.
In theory, but in gameplay now.
Ted just shit himself.
That did just go.
He had a little tuba in his gut.
When I was going upstairs to grab my glass, I was like, if Ted wakes up, I'm just gonna go back to sleep, Ted.
I want to get like a little pen, and I want to get like an LED light in it that flashes super bright, and I want to like go around like Men in Black people. Whenever I do something weird, I'm like, oh, forget about that, and just pull out a pen and just
flash it in their
just
eyes.
flash it and just walk away.
They don't actually forget anything. It's just even weirder because you just fucking blinded them.
Well, that's the thing is, I think
fuck stats.
I
I'm
think
sorry,
that
but
I think that would like cover up whatever weird thing I did. I think that would make it more funny and
they
memorable.
about right. The stats, they about right.
I guess. Can you do simple addition, Connor?
No, that's
Three
what I mean. They
numbers.
just seem higher than they should be for player ones, unless I just got picked crap classes. And the last question is, how do I do the fucking saving or the? I did have something today that I've been thinking about for like a week now, and the moment the fucking day comes, I can't remember it.
What is one game that you can replay no matter how many times?
I think I've said Ratchet and Clank like 8 times on this show already, but really that's my answer because I've just played it again like a month ago.
Like just one game you'll never get sick of.
Hit the mute button.
Oh, buddy, Connor, you fucking goofed up now. You dumb
Fucking Christ. Can you hand me the pencil?
No. Would you rather let 100 snails crawl on your forehead, or would you rather let 100 elephants stampede in your general direction?
Snails.
Snails.
But they're on you for forever. You realize immediately after that's terrible hypothetical.
What was it?
Snails run over by snails or run over by elephants?
Oh,
You get
elephants. I died.
You get 100 snails on your head for the rest of your life.
That's not what you said.
Okay, well, it's version 1.2. It's the beta.
1.2. I'm
That
trying
was
to get
the beta.
after
Yeah, it's
you
got an
update
update.
so I look better.
Sorry, patch notes, bud.
100 snails on your forehead forever, or 100. You have
Okay,
to
well, is it
survive once.
forehead or head?
Like on your forehead, there's 100 of them.
I don't think 100 snails can fit on my forehead.
Not with
Well,
that
then they
attitude.
just overflow onto your face.
Definitely the elephants. I'd rather die than
You
just
just
be
have to-
fucking snail face the
You
rest
have-
of my life.
You have to survive one stampede of 100 elephants.
Oh, I don't even need to survive it. It's still a better part of the
I'm
hypothetical.
actually thinking elephants because I don't want to fucking.
Well, no, in that scenario, yes, elephants.
Okay, you can get rid of the snails once a day by salting them, but you have to.
So you can salt your face every morning?
You have to do it every day.
Do they just like fucking
Do they just fall off?
Do they just fall off?
And, like, do you
They
still
just
have to,
roll
like,
out on my face?
Dispose of the snail corpses.
I mean, like, however, yeah, you could just, like, do it outside. You could just, like,
You
spray
just
some
shake 'em off.
just, like, saline solution on your head. Yeah.
You just put a fucking 2-liter full of salt on the end of your hose, just spray it down.
Salt and ice challenge with slugs.
Oh.
Wait, are they snails or slugs?
That's fun. It's like a 98 snails and 2 slugs.
Well, now this
Yeah,
hype.
love that.
We're in like version 2.4 of this hypothetical.
Alright, so this is like the update that lost
There
the
are less
community.
versions of Fortnite than there are of this fucking hypothetical.
Alright, version 5, it's no more snails, it's just cheetahs. You're getting eaten by cheetahs, what do you do?
Just cheetahs.
Wait, is there still the option of the elephants, or is it just cheetahs?
Just cheetahs.
Okay, you get ripped apart by cheetahs or you get ripped apart by elephants.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go with the cheetahs, cause like,
No, I'm gonna go with the elephants because there's a
Go with the
chance I can
cheetahs.
coerce the elephants into liking me because apparently
No, you
elephants find us cute.
oh,
According to there's research that states
not
that
these ones, Connor. These ones want to rip you apart.
yeah, they'll just gorge you with the tusks.
there's research that shows that when an elephant looks at a person, their brain reacts the same way when we look at a kitten. So like
They're like
we're just
cute, tiny
we're just
things.
genuinely cute to them in general. Whereas sure, you get the delinquent elephant who like kills
You know what's
cats, but
funny?
that's the Jeffrey Dahmer elephant.
that's the psychopath elephant.
We don't throw an we had to kill an elephant on its brain, and Pharaoh will make that do that. So therefore,
Well, I think they hook things.
No,
up
they kill elephants.
They think elephants can't fit in CAT scan machines, Connor.
Hold on, no. I have one hole in what you're saying. How would they learn how the elephant react if the elephant's dead? How would the elephant react to a... No, but how...
They did.
That is way less likely than just hooking up a monitor to the fucking thing's head.
They were trying to figure out who killed JFK with like getting his brain. And they
just scooped it up into a bucket and like shook it over.
They couldn't find JFK's brain.
It was all over Jackie's lab.
There was a bullet through it that put it into a bunch of pieces.
No, I meant like they put it in a container. And then they stored it somewhere. Now they can't find it.
I did hear about that actually.
JFK's brain was stolen.
They couldn't find all the pieces. And I was like, go outside, throw some jello on the ground, and then try and rebuild it. Tell me how well it works.
What were they gonna do with his brain? Like, it's not like he saw the assassin from the windows. What is that shiny thing in the window there? Where is that shiny
thing? They were trying to figure out like if there was any back connections that they didn't know about, or whatever, like it was just out of the blue. They were figuring out like.
You could pause it, or you could just say,
Can you give me Dr. Pepper?
"Okay, thank you." Because no, you didn't actually say it. You just went.
No, I whispered it.
You didn't. No, nothing came out. Your mouth didn't make any of the correct motions for "Give me the Dr. Pepper."
This fucking guy.
Get a load of this guy. Thank you. Give it that satisfying.
We'll do the Adventures of Skunk Punk next week, I guess. I'm gonna be honest. That was my full plan here. I didn't think I needed a topic. I was gonna do that for like half an hour.
D&D it.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd have rolled the stats sooner, I did message you in reply.
Yeah, I know, but I left them at my old job now for the entire week, so I didn't get a chance to do it over the week. I just got them back like the other day.
Should D&D be its own show?
I want to do because I want to do something small on here to see if it's worth putting the full effort into an actual campaign. This is bullshit. This is the three of you, not even a real campaign.
I feel like it could still just be like a test episode. We could just do like a 30-minute test episode.
Then why would you even need to roll stats when you can just base the stats on our actual...
Because I don't know how well your dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, and strength is in a measurable format. Tim is stronger than you, and I assume Tim would be faster than you. However, that doesn't mean I know how fast Tim is on a scale. I don't know how fast...
Tim like too fast.
You look up, like an actual animal in the fucking monster manual. You check its speed.
I still... Don't you look at...
Your stats. Like, is Tim smarter than a cat? Yes, he has at least 8 intelligence.
But what if the cat has 8 intelligence?
That's what I mean.
Tim got
Tim's
fucking like more.
Tim has 12.
More.
You guys see Elon Musk is cutting the price of the model of the...
$69,420.
He's putting the Model S price is $69,420 because one of the competing electric car companies dropped the price of their car to compete with Tesla. So he was like, all right, fuck you guys. And he dropped it lower, but he was like, I'm going to be a memester too and make it $69,420.
Elon Musk is...
He's a brilliant man.
He's what I want to be when I grow up.
For only $69,420, you can have a
Me
Tesla.
and my son Kyle with extra steps are gonna sell you this car.
Well, they have a $30,000 Tesla, which is like average car price, where it's like $20,000.
Is a Tesla like good? Like no, I know it's like
Yeah.
I know it's like it's good for
his head really enthusiastically.
Like in a car. Yeah, it's a good car.
Don't people hate Teslas though? Don't they think they're fucking crappy?
No, you're thinking of the Tesla coil.
I mean, people just electric car. But like, no.
You know what you did.
Their shits are sick. They're silent. They go like 0 to 60 in like less than a second.
3.5.
Yeah, my friend has a Tesla, and he drove from here to Colorado and only had to stop to get fuel twice.
You good there?
You want to tell him?
No, but
You can't keep it a secret.
Yeah,
now.
no, I kind of want to know because I don't
I
like.
just actually literally forgot.
I just caught Tim scratching the inside of his nose.
Oh, that's not what I thought you thought.
Oh, I thought it looked like you were scratching the inside of your
Oh,
nose.
like this.
Okay.
I don't know why that was so much of
that
a.
was, yeah.
It was like,
I've gone fucking hard deep to fucking get an itch.
I don't know.
Go into like right under your eye socket. Pops out your eye and you give him a little wave.
I hate it around this time of year because my fucking I don't have allergies, but my sinuses get real fucky and they start leaking like spongy fluid.
I'm just
Oof.
always sick.
I be trying to breathe and it's like. Like, fuck, can I just.
Your hair don't look real, Jesse. It's
No.
just like glued on in patches.
Yeah, it's about right.
I was gonna say, isn't that nice?
But another a funny story is last week after recording and after we were all getting ready to go to bed, Tim fell asleep before Hunter got the chance to.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Dude, I zoned out.
You drank a bunch like before you went to sleep, and I heard the most. I like can't. I have to sleep under certain conditions, and Tim was snoring the most ungodly fucking sound I've ever heard in my whole life.
Yeah, I'm not. I literally got a bee slipping.
Real quick, in fairness to Tim, drinking a bunch before bed, wasn't that the same one that you insisted we all have grog?
Yes, it was. But
So it's technically
Tim-
not long.
Well, you drank the most out of anyone.
Yeah, but you put a fucking
But,
put a skateboard on top of a hill, it's gonna roll
Yes.
down, and you can't blame the wheels for you setting it up.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
personal favorite part was when Hunter had gotten off the couch to get away from Tim snoring and laid over at the bottom of the stairs just to hear Ted snoring from
Yeah,
at the top of the
from above.
stairs.
Yeah, my stepdad.
Yeah, and then I heard it in stereo. I heard it in both ears. Oh my god, that was horrible.
I took a video, we'll post it.
You woke yourself up, snoring, you choking yourself. You woke and he was like, oh my god. And it was like, yeah.
So
I was throwing shit at you when you were sleeping. I was throwing like sweaters and pants at your head. You weren't waking up.
He was like, Tim, you fucking stop.
You didn't notice.
you're fucking.
You start like playing basketball, trying to talk marshmallows into his gaping fucking maw.
So gaping maw.
Yeah, you fucking gaping maw.
So I took a hammer to my glass table the other day. I just was like, so according to Jesse, I was really fucking high, and according to Jesse, I just walked over. I took.
No, you were sitting for a minute, and like you had the hammer for some reason, and then you full swing just smacked the glass table with the hammer, and then you looked up at me and went, "I'm lucky."
No one will believe you.
You're right.
I just found a bottle of steakhouse maple seasoning on Tim's fucking floor.
Yeah, I put on my milk steak.
I love that bit so much.
Oh, Connor, do you want to tell your story so Tim can hear it?
The story I don't think I've ever told anyone before.
Oh, that's funny.
So we're gonna start this off by essentially one of the time in high school I went to a New Year's party with our friend. We'll Hunter, you'll just have to censor it out once just for Tim to understand. Dalton took us to its New Year party.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah. So essentially, for those of you at home, Jesse was being just the best person
Oh.
and immediately got just crossfaded.
We've
as all
told
hell.
this story though.
We have
yeah,
told
we,
this
we've
story?
definitely told this
Are
story.
you
on
sure, or are you
Skywalker.
just trying
I'm
to get out of
certain.
embarrassment?
Alright,
I've
we'll
told
tell
this
it again.
story.
I don't remember.
The long and short is that he gets crossfaded as all hell and like just loses it like 6 different times during the night, just unwarranted, no noise, just punches me in the face, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's just like, walks away, and I'm just like, alright, what the fuck? same night, at some point, he takes all of his bedding, like, long before everyone else is going to lay down, because we're all going to fucking spend the night at this person's house. Pulls them all into the hallway between the two rooms that we're, like, walking in between, and just lays there as if he's asleep. And we're just like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know why he's doing this. And my favorite, by far, is it's daybreak, and we're like, all right, now let's go to sleep for a couple hours. I'm laying there and I'm making eye contact with them. You know what, you're right, I did tell this story because I remember this part because like I always remember the names I say here, and I remember thinking I probably shouldn't say the names, but I make eye contact with our host, and Jesse's just like right in the middle, sits up, just goes, I don't think my dad loves me, and then just goes right back down and back to sleep, and I'm just looking over and he's just mouthing, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
The
was
next-
gone.
The next morning, I like to cook. They took that as Connor can cook our DiGiorno's pizzas in the morning. So they were like, hey, can you go down and do that? I'm like, I guess. How do I work your oven? And a wonderful host of our party, we were at his house, he's just like, I don't know. I'm like, awesome. I guess I'll figure it out. I go down. I think it's an electric stove. And so I'm going to make myself ramen because I'm cooking. And, you know, it sucks for them. So I put on a pot to boil, turn on the burner, it's an electric stove, alright, that's cool, put the pot on, move on. I'm standing there waiting for it to start boiling, and I'm looking, and I'm thinking to myself, man, it's really neat that their electric stove has, like, paintings and artwork on the burners. It's a really interesting concept. And then just some part in the back of my mind was just like, pick it up. And I just like reached over and picked up what I thought was the burner and realized these are just like a thin tin cover to put over the burner for decoration and to keep it clean. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. Then it fully dawns on me that the pot has been sitting on one as the burner is turned on for about 20 minutes now. And I pull it off and the entire fucking thing is just like crisp off. The paint is burnt away. There's a hole in it. And I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, no. So I didn't want to never be invited back. And so in my haste, I grab an oven mitt and I just like grab the thing. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? The host, he lived in like a field type area with a whole bunch of uncut grasses like a prairie. I just open the door and frisbee it into the distance as hard as I can, and it just goes off so far. I'm just like, yup, taking that to my grave. I shut the door.
Find out.
I don't think I've ever. I think this is genuinely like tonight has been the first time I've actually told a single person.
What were we talking about earlier that said we were going to save it for Skunk Bunker in the car?
I think that was
This.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, this
I
was
thought there
it,
was
'cause-
more to it.
No, there wasn't much more.
You had a
I'm
story with babies the other day.
All
Jesse,
right, you
What
want
have
to
you been
say?
doing with
Like,
babies?
would rather raise a baby or
Oh no! I was like, which is the worst money hole, babies or cars?
I like babies.
Yeah, I was like babies.
Because at least when a car breaks, you could just leave it there. People get mad at you when you do that to a baby.
Someone will get mad, some will understand.
Some will just take it for themselves. Those aren't the best people.
Speaking of stealing babies, you guys ever go to the maternity ward at a hospital and just steal some newborns and put them into a burlap sack and throw them over your shoulder?
I was gonna say,
Just fucking bash them off the wall.
Yeah, you just fucking overhand throw it into a brick alleyway.
I was gonna say you play the shell game with a couple of babies, just swap them around. Parents gotta guess which one's theirs.
This isn't good either.
No, that's
Right,
not.
great.
Skunk Bunker does not approve of baby violence towards babies.
Wait, the Skunk Bunker does not condone nor approve any violence toward babies, unless it's really fucking funny.
Babies suck. Batteries not included.
Oh, no. No, you realize that you just stated the product is babies suck. Batteries not included.
Well, that's not what my brain was trying to put together, but that's what my mouth said, and now I have to live with that consequence. So I'm gonna bleep this. It's
Sky!
When's the last time you guys played golf?
Oh,
Play golf?
never.
Yeah.
I've never
Oh.
played an
Last time
actual
you-
game of golf.
Well, me neither, but when's the last
I
time
went
you
to-
swung a golf club?
I went to Georgia and I played golf with my cousins, and I was going for his wedding, so I was playing with him. And I remember one of the times I missed the golf ball, and I was like looking, and I picked it up and I threw it. And my one cousin, who was he's like a year older than me, looked at me and was like, "All right." Pretty good, because I threw it pretty far, and like he was like, "I got you. I'll let you do."
Hold on.
That was a
Somebody-
quiet golf ball hit.
Yeah, like, I'm not good at golf. My dad plays golf religiously.
I'd like to establish two things. One being, ow, fucker, stop. The fuck? You just like crushed my hand for no reason.
It's for the bit, love.
But one is Tim's trip to Georgia. There was a very strong theory that Tim had just moved to Georgia.
Yeah, I was
I was thinking about making a joke about that. Like, yeah, Tim was having so much fun with golf, that's why I was gonna stay in Georgia.
Tim was going through a pretty a bad depressive fit, and
I was
just
pretty depressed.
hadn't told anyone about his trip to Georgia.
I told you guys multiple times. I was
No, you
going to-
didn't.
Yes, I did.
You talked to your mom while we were over. Like, that's the only time while I was there that I heard anything about this.
Kind of funny how nobody listens to me
You
ever.
were talking to your mom, and your mom was like, "You ready to go?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I'll get packing in a couple days." And I remember thinking like, "Oh, if it's important, he'll mention it." And then you never told me anything about it until you were like, "Yep, in Georgia." I was like, "That's where he was packing."
I
So you
definitely,
just run away to Georgia?
I definitely don't remember you saying anything. And usually I'm pretty good at listening.
I really think that you were just like not.
I know I mentioned.
Maybe you sent something to the group chat and I just didn't read it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because nobody listens to me in the group chat.
No one listens to
Well,
anyone in the
yeah.
fucking group chat. I don't care what anyone says in that group chat.
You should.
This episode's gonna be when Tim ran away to Georgia.
The other thing,
Timmy went down to Georgia.
I got drunk so many times in Georgia. I was in Savannah, and obviously there's a lot of
no one
drink.
was capping you whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I was having fun, and then I got really depressed.
I was gonna
This is
say-
Toll. This is like when I got.
I was gonna say I didn't think you didn't seem
I
very
was like-
fun.
I remember when you got in a tool, and I don't think you told me you went to Georgia either.
And like, I'm in this like fucking nice ass room all by myself. My like Xbox. I'm like blasting Tool, and I'm just like zoning out, just slamming to it, just like thrashing around. Literally tore my clothes off. Was just like dancing in the nude, just to Tool, because like I had nothing else to do.
What else are you gonna do to Tool?
Yeah, like I was having so
Bang.
much fun.
OnlyFans where we
Hair
just
and
dance
dick at the
naked to
same
Tool.
And then
If we can't buy dance, we have to buy a Tool song.
The other thing I
which
wanted
one?
to. The only one I know is the pot.
I mean, I would be
Pot's
okay
a
with the
good
pot.
song.
Yeah. But
Couldn't-
I like Stinkfist a lot.
Could not name you a Tool song.
I think Writing 2 might be my new favorite Tool song.
I don't think I know that one.
I showed you the
much.
video.
Oh, yes,
That's where the
video,
clay
yeah.
guy and the animation
Yeah.
people.
The other thing
Hey,
is you
copyright
bring
strike.
up hitting something with a golf club.
Makes the
Please.
I was trying to burp, but
Oh,
like,
okay.
I didn't know like how to take care of it.
Hitting something with a golf club. There is just a set of videos that I know only I want, and it's just anything we get in a fucking P.O. box or just random objects, and just take a fucking driver to them and see how they smash. Like, so just line them up for a fucking
Alright,
tee
so
off. Like, just anything that you could. And I love the concept of it. It's hilarious to me, and I know it's only me.
That sounds kind of rude to the people who send us stuff in, but if they send us shitty stuff, then
No, the whole bit is that you tell them that you're sending
Oh.
stuff in to get fucking drivered.
send us stuff that you want to see us smash.
Send what you think will go the farthest.
Yeah, that type of shit.
I came up with an idea for a little video. It's just one of my signature gross videos. I don't even know if I want to spoil it, so I might cut this out. But I have this idea for a video where it's COVID-19 masks, but you gotta see which mask can suppress the most vomit before it leaks.
See, my least favorite part about that is that we will have to induce vomiting to test this.
I'll do it. I'll do all of it. But I think the ending bit is I'm gonna have like a gas mask or something. I'm gonna throw up in the gas mask.
That's filthy, Rob.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Can the end bit be we all try and build our own mask, and mine be the gas mask, but with like water balloons on the sides, so they just go.
Oh, we would be like
That's loud.
stitch our own masks and like put our own filters in it and let's see who holds the most vomit.
I also had one other thing, as opposed to us vomiting on ourselves.
Mine
18
is just
times.
a
I can't
duct
help
tape
myself.
head cage.
Like that cum video.
No, the diver
So-
helmets, like the one
I
from
know
Scooby Doo.
nobody likes really.
The fucking kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? The old diver
Yeah,
helmet just filled
yeah.
out with vomit.
So I know nobody really likes like playing sports, but I found a thing where like you can lay down like a tarp and put water, like spray water all over it, and then you can play hockey on the tarp. So you're like sliding around.
That does sound pretty
And-
fun.
Immediately my mind was like the puck's gonna hit your toes and break your
Well,
toes.
no, you're playing with like a ball, like,
Yeah, that's
not
fair.
like a puck.
Like a
Sounds like
hockey
that.
ball.
I want to do it so bad.
Oh, I kind of want to.
That sounds fun, but like
deck hockey.
regular sports just don't interest me.
I could get into some hockey again.
But I feel like add some weird shit to it, like water or something. Make it slip and slide, or throw glass in there or something.
Y'all ever play slip and slide kickball? It's pretty fun.
Mm,
Same basic thing with like a huge tarp, and then like basically the baselines are a slip and slide.
I think I might have played kickball, slip and slide before.
No,
I
I've
can't really
fun.
remember.
never even heard of it.
The moral of the story is, if you add a slip and slide to sports, instant summer fun.
When did Skyrim come out? 11/11/11?
Yeah, 11/11/11.
I thought it was 10/10/10.
No.
I'd say 10 years.
You a fucking fool.
You fucking freak, Dad. You're a fucking
What do you
freak.
think of Skyrim?
Because the date, it was almost 10/10/10 or 10/10/20. And I was like, oh, it's the 10-year anniversary, but it's 9.
I can't
I
wait
thought
till
it's-
it's 2020, 2020.
No, I only know that it was 11/11/11 because
Is that
of a
military
certain-
dates?
Yeah, it took you a second to realize why it wouldn't work.
But a certain unmentionable webcomic had a huge update on 11/11/11 as well.
Is it hot? Is it
Ham steak, yeah.
I have a picture of
um,
Jesse
yeah,
dressed as a
Jesse-
bee.
Yeah, there certainly is a picture of me dressed as a very greasy bee.
Gracie wasn't part of the costume.
Yeah, it was just me in high school.
Greasy.
I was pretty greasy in high school. That's why I strongly advise against dyeing your hair black if your natural color is not black. Just don't do it.
Homestuck.
Yeah,
I couldn't. remember that
He
name.
was trying to.
I thought you can get copyright struck by
Yeah.
No, you can't just by saying the name
Yeah,
of something that Jesse's read in spades.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's actually like a trademark, but
Well, no, I know it's a
Say
trademark.
trademark.
You can
Okay,
say, yeah.
okay.
You just can't pretend they're yours. You just gotta,
Yeah.
I don't know the difference.
you just gotta make sure that the fans know that it's
Yeah,
not ours.
no.
It's just a thing that Jesse read
But,
a lot of.
I was low-key. I made a lot of friends through it, though. Like, it's a good trade-off, I guess. Investing a lot of time in
Cut to
story,
now.
but-
Where are they? 6 feet under.
yeah, all my friends have killed themselves.
Well, I never said that. I don't condone killing yourself.
Yeah, no one does.
Unlike Jesse.
but- yeah, it's kind of funny.
Jesse promotes killing yourself.
Marty Jannetty made a man disappear.
The guy who voices Mario voices a dragon in Skyrim.
Yeah, one time I got really high actually, and I just was talking to my sibling, and I was like, just imagine Perthnax opens his mouth and just goes, "Wah!" like Waluigi. Wah! And it was the funniest shit in the world to me. Just, "Wah!"
He goes,
Oh my god!
did you ever hear Wario gets in a car crash? No. Wario gets in a car crash while listening to Ed Sheeran.
Oh my god.
I want to play this so bad. It's so fucking funny. Do you guys care if I play this?
Leave it playing. We need some real time
Alright.
reaction. Get the
Alright.
fucking. Because I don't want you to light me on fire.
Connor, let me lie on fire.
Wow, Connor, you weak bitch. Not even liking being lit on fire.
It's closer than I meant to.
Yeah, I was like, that was
apologize,
really
but it's
cool.
fucking shut up.
Oh, that is. It's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was having a piss fest.
Oh,
Jesus
listening to that. That's pretty good. That is indeed pretty funny.
Jesus Christ.
17. I'll never hear that song the same again.
Well, this has been.
Wario is dead.
This has been pretty eventful so far.
We just have it fade out into like a memorial for Wario.
I love the realization that Mario and Luigi are brothers, and Wario and Waluigi are in no way related whatsoever.
They're just sports buddies.
Is that real?
Yeah, Waluigi just showed up for tennis one
Yeah,
day.
that's it. He's
They're
just
not related?
No.
there's no relation whatsoever.
So
He's just Luigi's self-proclaimed enemy, who Luigi does not even acknowledge is the case, and Wario is technically Mario's childhood friend turned evil.
That's horrible.
Right?
I knew none of this.
So have you guys ever done something like say like a
Like
simple
meth.
event? Yeah, like meth. But no, a simple event and then fucked up and then it had a forever mark. So I was doing melty beads with my girlfriend at the time, and I had an iron. And I was trying to iron, but I knocked an iron over and it went on my carpet. There's a big iron mark on it.
It's pretty weird.
It's over there by the
Oh, get it.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's
Immediately after you said it hit the ground, I was like, oh, I know where that is.
I
remember.
When I was little, I was trying to draw a picture, and I broke my pencil, and I was like, fuck. It was just like a wooden pencil, and my pencil sharpener was upstairs. I wasn't wearing a shirt, so I went upstairs and I sharpened my pencil to like, you ever sharpen a pencil so sharp it has like a ball at the end of the point?
Yes.
It's like so fucking sharp. So I got the pencil like that, and I was like, oh yes. And I remember specifically because I was like, it's so fucking sharp. This is so cool. And I wasn't wearing a shirt. And I went to I was going back down the stairs, and I went to jump down the stairs, and I fucking stabbed myself in the chest with the pencil and broke the tip off.
See, okay,
And I have a little piece of lead stuck in my chest.
I hate the concept of
Yeah,
that.
a little blue piece of lead in me.
See, okay, that's better than I thought, where I thought you were going with it.
Oh, I think I can
Yeah, I've tried to cut it out before, but that shit hurt.
I was gonna say, were you about to
As
say
you
I think
can
I can
imagine.
see it? Because I also think I can see it, Tim. It's the huge black.
Yeah, not like the actual bump in it.
Oh yeah.
You can feel it if you
No,
pinch it.
my thought was, I thought you were gonna say you just thought it would be cool to try and stab yourself with it. Your mom watching this, like, oh man, it's pretty sharp. Stab self with it.
That's and the funny thing is, I went back. That happened. It broke off on my chest, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I just I don't really know what to do, so I just went to go back to drawing my picture. But I was drawing my picture in my parents' room where they were, And the second I walked in, they were like, "What the fuck is that?" And they started like trying to rip it out with tweezers.
And you were like, "It's just a tattoo."
I was like, "I don't know what it is. I don't know," because I was scared of my parents.
But fuck, relatable content. But no, mine technically isn't from something simple that I was trying to do. But my mom's boyfriend at the time had put me and my other two siblings in a wagon, and he was like pulling us all on a bike while we were in the wagon, and he fucking made a turn, and it was like too sharp or whatever, and the wagon tips over, and my two older siblings just dump out of the wagon on top of me, and I like skid across the cement, and you can still see like a scar in my eyebrow from it, from where I was like dragged across the pavement.
I have two, one closer to I think what Tim was trying to do, because his was just there. I left an iron on my floor for half a second. Both of yours was I mutilated myself right quick.
Well, hey,
I got another one too, mutilation.
But I got two, one of which me and my brother were fighting, not genuinely fighting this time. But I went and I jumped on his back, and he stumbled backwards and fell against the wall and put me through the wall, and I got stuck in it for a minute, and he like pulls me out, and there's just this giant hole across from our bathroom.
Did your brother go, "Don't tell Mom"?
No, he stared furiously, and then we got to the idea that we were like, all right, we can fix this. All the stuff to spackle and put on a wall are upstairs. It's awful. It's so noticeable. It looks like a toddler tried to like paint something in spackle. Like there's like a handprint in it that dried. We just didn't do anything about it. And we did this. It was so noticeable. And we put everything away. We went back to, we pretended like nothing happened. My dad, I want to say a week later, comes out of the bathroom, just looks at it, because it's straight ahead. The moment you open the bathroom door, you can see it if you're looking for it. But because there was no reason to like look for it, he didn't notice. He just opens the door, looks at it, and he's just like, "Is this always like this?" I'm just like sitting in the fucking living room at the computer, just like
Sweating.
fucking Jordan Peele meme.
Yeah. The other one is one time I was sitting on
So
the
I was
back.
playing RuneScape.
Yeah,
Played
I
RuneScape
was playing
really
RuneScape in the trailer of my dad's lawnmower. I had PC in there.
It's actually Run Escape.
Escape. Actually.
But I'm in the back because we're picking up sticks. I'm sitting there and grabbing sticks as we go and toss them in the thing. 1.1 falls out the front, and I don't know what compelled me to try and grab it. So it's like
Wait,
out
what?
it's out the front of the little wagon I'm sitting in. So it's just a little wagon full of sticks and me. So that's over 100 pounds on that wagon. And I reach and try and grab the stick, but it gets sucked into the tire, and so does my hand.
Ooh.
And we're on the fucking driveway, so it's just sheer concrete. And instead of it running over my hand, the wheel stops, and it just like slides my hand for like a few feet, and I'm screaming, but my dad can't hear me over the lawnmower. And he like comes to a stop, I like get my hand out, and I like just get out of the thing, and I run like up to my mom, and I'm just like, it's left. You can still see like a little bit of the scar.
Yeah.
It's gotten the right color, but it's hilarious to me. Because like 3 feet from there is also where. Yeah, there it is.
3 feet, bud.
I know that's way off. Man, but
Connor
like,
also gave me a scar. That was
yeah, I was way. But I was running down a hill and I tripped and just like face planted on the concrete. Mind you, this is at a funeral. And just like skidded across the concrete. Yeah, I was at a funeral for this one. I just,
Why did your dad drive a tractor?
No. This is the other one. There's a second scar on my hand, like right near it. I was running down the hill and I tripped as I was running down the hill, and I just like face planted into the fucking parking lot and just skidded a few feet and got up and was just like, and there's like this big fucking wound on my hand.
What was your mom like? Get back in the car, we'll leave it.
No, this was at the end, so they were coming out, and I was like, I kind of dirtied my fucking dress pants, meanwhile my hands just like covered in blood. Just like, what the
Like your uncle's dead.
But
I would have cried if this was the one for my uncle.
another story of not technically my fault, and it didn't leave a scar, but a funny story was, I was about 9 or 10, and it was like the day before a holiday, like Easter or something. And I was, being a younger sibling, annoying my older sibling. And they just took one of the wooden towel rod from in the bathroom and just javelin chucked it at my face. And it hit me right underneath the eye and left a huge mark. And so that year in the holiday photos, you just see me with a fucking huge black eye bruised.
Okay, listen, I'm sitting here and I look up to Tim just fucking full finger in his fucking belly button, digging around for gold. And I just look up at Trevor to pull his finger out, look at Hunter and make the motion he doesn't like. And so I'm trying not to just fucking screech right now.
You're foul.
And then I just did it again, and I was just
Licking his pinky.
Real quick, there's a far better story I get from you, and it's my favorite story you've ever told, and it's the one about the fucking plastic eggs in the back of the fucking toilet.
Okay, no, so...
I love it so much.
One time while I was at a anime convention in Michigan, while we were there, we got news that our trailer had burned down. So on the way home...
Real quick, you gotta add the wah, 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 wah sound effect right after that.
But on the way home, we stopped at a rest stop, and they had this machine that you could put a quarter in and get a little plastic Easter egg with a little toy or something inside. So I did that and got about 2 dozen eggs, because I just had a ton of quarters from getting change all weekend. So we get to the hotel room that we're gonna be staying at because, our house burned down.
Don't have no bed no more.
So I run in ahead, my dad gets the hotel keys and I'm I have to go to the bathroom. So I have all these plastic Easter eggs in my satchel. And I take the hotel room key and go to the bathroom, and then after I flush, I'm wouldn't it be funny if I put all of these plastic eggs in the back of the toilet, so whoever comes in here next has a little bit trouble flushing. Funny joke, haha. So I come back out, and my dad's going into the hotel room. I'm getting my bag out of the car. He comes out. He's with a bag, a plastic bag full of dripping wet Easter eggs.
So real quick question about this. Did you put them individually in there, or did you put them in a bag in there?
Oh no, I just dumped them out from my dad. My dad fished out 2 dozen.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
From the tank of the toilet, and then he brought them. They moved us to a different room because of it. Because my dad went to the service desk and complained, and they were "Yeah, we're sorry about that. We'll get you another room."
We don't know why that happened. Alright. So,
Say,
I'm sorry to whatever workers my dad bitched at because of that. I was a stupid child whose house just burned down.
I'm sorry, any workers. My father got fired because there were plastic Easter eggs in his toilet.
Oh man, I didn't even.
alright. So, a long time ago, me and Hunter used to do some weird shenanigans where we would just fucking wrap ourselves in blankets and hurl ourselves down the stairs. And then we called it stair surfing. I remember vividly, Hunter goes, "Alright, I'm doing this." I get caught on Daredevil and fucking he does a back roll down my steps, wrapped up in a blanket, and he's falling. The blanket flies off, and he hits the step and just goes.
That was so gay.
And he's laying there practically looks like he's unconscious, laying right at the last step, just all the way down, and I'm just
If we built a really tall set of stairs with some nice little walls on either side so nothing can happen, so you can't fall off the side, and we pad the edges just a bit, would you do stair surfing again for a video?
Yes.
Alright, good to know. Good to know,
Do
folks.
you
That's
remember
going
that?
right
Do
in
you
the
remember when you
pipeline.
was-
I remember hitting my head off of your vent on the floor, and my back of my head was bleeding. From stair surfing. I was gonna. Before we get off the, we're already kind of off the topic, but I was gonna try to throw this in there earlier. When we're talking about unfortunate injuries. I was out,
Self-mutilation.
yeah, I was out fishing with my dad, and my brother taught me one time. The one time he ever left the house, and my dad was trying to put a hook on the line on my fishing rod, but I was wearing like flip flops, and he was like fussing around with the string, and he got it on. He was like, "Oh, sick," and he just kind of like threw the line behind him, and the hook was there. No. But he just like threw the hook behind him, and then he like went to cast it, but the hook got caught in my toe.
Yikes.
So the hook got caught in, like the side of my toe, and I'm like, and he's like not paying attention. He has no idea what's going on. He just like keeps yanking on the line, and the fishing hook's still in my toe. And he just keeps like pulling it like a sailor, and I'm like,
It was a big one. TV show would cut to him and he has headphones then and it's just playing some like happy music. And it's just like trying not to like it's not going. And you in the background running and like back and forth screaming.
I was not running.
I can't imagine.
It wasn't the worst injury or pain, but it was like it didn't like get like under the toenail or anything, which is all I really care about.
Yeah, what if you just took the toenail?
Oh,
It was just like thank you, bye.
I wouldn't be telling this story laughing.
Yeah, no. I feel like the worst pain I've ever felt was when my nose piercing got torn out and like flung halfway across the room. Oh.
When I got, I was sizing up my gauges whenever I first got my gauges. I just had piercings, and I fell asleep next to like a Afghan blanket, like a big woven one, and like it just caught the back of the earring, and I tried to turn in the middle of the night and just like woke up to me like almost ripping the side of my ear off. Just trying to turn my head.
My worst pain is when my dog died.
Oh, yikes.
My worst pain was never being able to fully integrate as a functional member of society, therefore leaving me as a useless husk of a shell.
How did I know
Relatable
Husk was
content.
going to be in there?
But another story that I just remembered that I wanted to tell goes back to Connor mentioning not actually having fought his brother that time, but because the time that he actually did get into a fight with his brother.
What are you doing? You're just like eating this bracelet.
Did we already tell this? I could have sworn we went over this one.
I don't know if we already did.
That's the problem with doing these high off our ass.
Yeah, we'll have
There's
to.
no
I
fucking.
think we did.
I think so too.
What was
we Tim and I had set up a camera and we were gonna like throw a bunch of different types of cards
Oh, yeah.
at Connor.
And he was like, not fucking today!
Not
you
dead
said
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he told us like the last two.
Oh, man.
That was.
It's a good story.
Yeah, you're
Love
very
it.
happy with that story.
Yeah. Oh, here's a story that I know I didn't tell. I think it was Tim told Connor to rate his friends on a scale of 1 to 10. And then he gave Tim and Hunter both 8s and me 7s, like, oh, okay,
If Connor got 9s, you got an 8.
Oh, that's what it was. Which, fair.
Connor actually kind of a legend myth.
Sorry, the laptop died, but we're back.
We were just talking about how much Connor doesn't love me. It's not that Connor doesn't love me. It's that Connor loves me less than the rest of his friends.
What's y'all's favorite food?
Crab wags.
What's y'all's least favorite food too?
Crab wags.
Any vegetable. I like rice, though.
Man, I don't, I mean, oh God, what do I hate?
I wouldn't say rice is my favorite, but when you ask what your favorite is, rice is what came to my mind.
What's
like
food?
potatoes. It's
I
so
like-
versatile.
I like a lot of meats.
Yeah, I do enjoy the meats. The
I
meats be good.
love me some sushi. Give me sushi. I'll eat that.
I like eating dog ears.
Whoa, but no, my favorite food's probably buffalo chicken.
That's pretty good. Connor's having a stroke.
Yeah, Connor's literally like staring.
He's having an aneurysm. His metabolism's slowing down over there.
I keep buffering hard.
Connor's brain needs an update. Must reset.
He has a dial-up sound in his
It's
head.
like loading dopamine, and then there's just an error screen.
Dude, this isn't my least favorite
Windows
food, but
crashes.
like, it's fairly common that my parents, when they would make food, like something to eat, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I made stuffed peppers." I'm like, I fucking hate stuffed
You're
peppers,
like,
dude.
oh.
You know what's really good that's about to be everywhere now? Fucking stuffing.
Stuffing.
Stuffing do be good.
Stuffing's
I'm not a big fan of stuffing.
Love that bread.
I like the
Love
idea
that
of cooking
bread.
the turkey with the stuffing, but I just don't like the stuffing myself.
Y'all like nog?
I love some
nog.
nog.
It's nog season.
Hey, you know what the
I
answer
know
is.
Connor hates
Yeah,
nog.
Connor hates nog, dude.
I don't
Connor, you
like
gotta fuck
nog.
your dad. Get
Connor
rid of
don't
hitting that good
hate
nog.
nog.
Connor doesn't know what
I like
festive
nog.
is.
Yeah, Connor hates nog.
If you don't butt chug nog, are you even festive?
I bet you Connor stand under a mistletoe and he's like,
I bet you don't
I'm not
even
gonna
fuck
kiss
your
anyone.
dad,
I don't
dude.
believe in that. I don't believe in your Christian holidays.
I mean,
I
it's
feel
more
like-
pagan than Christian. But
Okay, passing the blame.
Yeah,
well, no,
Connor,
that's more reason for me to like it.
Capitalist.
Everything's capitalist to you.
I mean, everything's capitalist.
What's the deal with
but-
paganism? Why is everyone thinking that's like the
Hmm?
big thing now?
what?
Being pagan.
Because it's all about partying and it's glorified like any other religion that's dead and died off. How many people just think that like Greek mythology is such a wonderful concept of something, and then they go look into it and it's all just fucking incest and rape and punishment for being raped.
But the Greek mythology stuff has a parallel to like actual religious and like actual historical text.
I just mean the concept that people aren't
Like over
actually looking-
romanticize it,
Yeah.
like
They
Percy
do-
Jackson
oh, for
and
sure.
shit.
Anything that on surface level looks interesting, entire people will just be like, oh yes, and that's the greatest thing. That's why the fucking Harley Quinn and Joker people are just like, they're couple goals.
No, it's
No,
not
they're
really an
domestic
abusive
abuse.
the domestic abuse, sweetie. I bet your husband wears. Not gonna get political. Never mind. Cut that.
It's just the Stockholm syndrome.
Hey guys, how about it's a fucking cartoon? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
No one wants your opinion. Hey lad,
fill me
up with some Pepsi Cola.
Brought to you by Pepsi.
We're
not sponsored.
We are not sponsored. Do not listen
No.
to this crazy man.
Well, we're not sponsored, but our energy is at least brought to you by Pepsi.
I get 100% of my daily calories from Pepsi Cola.
That's gonna show up on the.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's play a game called Is Connor Pissing or Pouring Pepsi?
Even I don't know.
Oh, he's doing
Yeah,
both
there
at
he
the
is.
same
He's screwing
time.
the cap onto his penis.
My foreskin has a hole in it. I have like a little button I have to sew into it.
No.
Yeah, to prevent leaks.
No.
So sometimes I do a bit to myself where I stare at somebody and I just get like really angry, like an angry face, and see if they like notice me. And I remember I did it to one of my coworkers, or like when I'm walking behind them, I would just like act like I'm pointing a gun to them, and I'll go.
Connor's getting his veins ready for his heroin dose. He's slapping his elbows in front of me.
And one time I got caught, and they were like, "You alright?"
For those of you at home, Tim just looked around because, you know, you can't see the visual gags.
A question for y'all. What's your Halloween costumes this year? See, I didn't put lead in your drink.
Yeah, but I want you to get hurt.
I was my manager
I know all
asked.
three of us just fully accepted the. Yeah, I guess he does.
My manager said I can come into work dressed as something on Halloween.
Same.
on like the 30th and the 31st, and I know I work at least one of those days. So I made a joke that I would come in dressed as like in like a maid outfit and like thigh highs, but I'd grow my 5 o'clock shadow out super big.
Do it.
And I would just talk in a gruff all day. And,
You need to have like a fat artificial dick that just like just hangs down
Sprinkles can.
slightly lower than the skirt. Like just so there's the little like flesh colored
Gonna
bump
get the
right
dick
at the
hanging
end.
out and get the balls off the other side.
Real quick idea for you: go to work dressed as Alex.
Nah, that'd be funny, but nah.
You already have something.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm gonna do Conan full of Kotsky clothes, just fucking making pizzas.
Maybe get marinara sauce in your Kotsky trench.
Because all I have to do is like get the blue wig and then the Kotsky clothes.
Yeah. you gotta have a whole bunch of origami shit in like the sleeves. It's almost like this is what pizza.
Please don't even shave.
I know, just
So you're just walking, and please walk around like putting your hands in the sleeves and.
here's your pizza. Just fucking.
What if for my work, what if I went to Goodwill and I got like a really nice business suit, and it's like business suit, like the sports jacket, you got the tie, and you get like some sunglasses, and you get like the nice leather shoes. But like, what if my position is a dishwasher all day? Like, I just keep getting water on me. So what if I just Connor had a cup in his mouth. He's like deep throating a cup.
I had my face all on the fucking rim. I wasn't thinking about what if I laugh. I just like breathed out and laughed and almost shot it straight across the table at Tim's fucking head. I had to suck it in real fast.
What if my Halloween costume was just a business, like a heavily formal business suit, but it's just soaking wet? It's just dripping wet. Going to work like a mere again.
Please, what you do is you get dressed, and then you just hop in the shower real quick, fully clothed, and then go to work already just dripping. What are you? I'm a wet businessman.
Yeah, I think I'd get
Why
sick.
do you have to be a wet business? No one said I had to. I wanted to. This was my choice.
How does being wet make it a better costume?
No
You
one
asked
said-
about it, didn't you?
Oh
I
shit.
got a little suit for mine because mine's I'm just calling it the Spirit of Halloween. It's a little fucking pumpkin, like it's a 3-piece suit that's just a pumpkin pattern on the entire thing. And I'm gonna do the skin face mask with it. And I got it the other day and I showed Misty and she was more annoyed that it worked better than it should have. Because if I wear the dress shirt underneath, the end of the skin mask goes like right under the collar, so it's just nice and seamless.
You can see in that, you know?
Oh, the
was-
skin
the
face
mask.
mask? Yeah, just
I was
fine.
either gonna go as a sexy vampire or Android 17.
What about Monk Rage?
I don't want to do Monk Rage.
You don't want to do Monk Rage?
No, it's just like,
Monk Rage.
I mean, it's funny, but
I think it's
that
hilarious.
would be fucking cute.
Yeah, I think I'm just gay and want to cross dress.
That's a mood. It's fun. One.
Okay, not disregard what I was gonna say. I don't want to put that
You
there.
know what? No, Hunter. I think yours is a little more important.
It was not.
I
I
love Hunter about to oust himself. It's always my favorite.
I was really about to say this is something that I
They're
struggle
my
with.
favorite parts of this. Every time Hunter's like, oh, you know what? And just something falls out, and then immediately after, Hunter, no, I didn't. That doesn't go in. That doesn't stay.
That
in
doesn't
the podcast. This isn't admissible.
I might cut this. You ever sniff someone's panties that are like pretty foul?
Holy fuck. The answer is no, not really.
Really?
Not like. What do you count as pretty foul? No, he doesn't need to answer. We know the answer. What do you count as
Help
pretty?
me here.
Yeah, okay, define pretty foul.
You know, something,
No.
something you probably shouldn't put your nose in, but you do it anyway. There's so much gas in me.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna have to plead.
so was
the
the owner of those panties.
Oh no.
A lot of gas
They're
in
dead to
there.
me. Nah, I mean, I've had a couple girls who just like gave me their panties.
Oh yeah, no, I've definitely had girls give me that.
It's just like even in front of them, I'm just like, thanks, babe. You're the
Oh,
best.
the wavelength that's made entirely of your nose.
Oh, sorry. Going back to that story. Did we tell that already?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. I think it's the second time we brought that up.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
But no, going back to cross-dressing, there was this one time at a convention. I was like full wig, full like pink.
Connor keeps putting his cup in his mouth. And he's like shooting his tongue out into it like an alien shooting its seed into a host.
I just saw Jesse look at me and crack up for a second and it killed me.
He shot the glass out of your mouth.
The bit here is I want to just turn to the side and see, like, in all, like, genuineness, how far I can just, like, fire the fucking thing off, but I can't hold down the laughter long enough to aim with the shit.
But no, so I'm you know, full makeup, full wig, pink dress, like stockings and everything, and I get in the elevator, and I pile in with my group, and I think Tim was there, and like some guy just is like, what's everyone dressing up for? And me, just like the deepest voice I can muster, is just like, there's a convention down the road. And he just looks like wide-eyed around the elevator and just doesn't say another word the rest of the ride down to the lobby. And I was like,
Me and Tim were getting harassed by, not harassed, but we were like almost getting like borderline harassed by that gay dude at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Who was like almost like following us, like hollering at us, like, "Hey, you both are pretty cute. What are you guys doing?"
Yeah.
I just deadpan, didn't say a word to him. I didn't even acknowledge his
I'm a
fucking
nice dude.
Tim was like, yeah, okay, bud, get out of here.
Yeah, I knew where this was going.
He was like, oh, you guys got the same hair, and I was like, haha, yeah.
You guys are cute. You got the same hair.
And then I realized what he said. Because, like, sometimes I just say stuff without even thinking, and then I was like, that was fucking weird, so I just didn't say anything. Yeah.
especially because they do not have the same hair.
My hair was
My
more
hair
red
was
at the time.
in a bun as well.
All we had was buns. But this dude also had I don't know if it was his son or his boyfriend or something, but his significant other he was with was way too young to be romantically involved from an outsider looking in. But I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Sounds rough, bud.
Why did we do this?
Ooh.
All the bones cracking were people I have locked up in the cellar.
The cracking of your bones has been brought to you by Stevens Chiropractic Clinic. Stevens, he'll pop it just right.
Oh, yank on your shit.
Man, I was hoping it would pop like